so that when they went out into the world and into the streets, there was presence with them and power that could flow out of them. None of this is going to be carried out if we are not people of prayer. And I think it can be really easy for us to underestimate this verse. That always laboring earnestly. One thing that you will find going throughout the book of Acts, and even through the rest of the New Testament, but I find it highlighted even more so in the book of Acts, is how the disciples were devoted to prayer. It didn't say that they prayed. It said that they were devoted to prayer. 1 Thessalonians 5:17, it says, pray without ceasing. And I think it's often easy for us to overlook this, because if we pray in the mornings and we pray over our meals and we pray before bed, we can just say, well, I'm a person who prays. But I think there is something, a greater point to be made that we to a fault, we overlook about this idea of being devoted to prayer. It was the devotion to prayer that started the revival in the book of Acts. It was the devotion to prayer that connected them to the presence and the power of God, so that when they went out, people were raised from the dead, the sick were healed, demons were cast out. They didn't just go out and do it. They spent time in the secret place, in the presence of God in prayer, being filled up with His presence, being filled up with His power, so that when they went out into the world and into the streets, there was presence with them and power that could flow out of them. But it does not happen if we are not devoted to prayer.